Alright, what's up, internet? Hello, how's everybody doing? Alright, I'm GamePro03. Hello everybody. We're gonna be chilling today. It's gonna be a chill stream, or something of that sort. I wanted to play ArcheAge a little bit. We'll do some cool stuff, I guess. We'll try to do some arenas. But, there's been so many surprises today. Mainly, at least in ArcheAge, around the fact that XL Games has kind of put out a little, what do they call it? They call it a testing group. They're looking for focus testing from people, from humans, from people who live near them.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, Jimpy, wow. Hey, thanks for being my first subscriber. That's another big surprise, apparently, that I'm a part of now, is the whole subscription system. I don't know what any of that means, but now, you know, I have to worry about that. I don't really want to, but I guess that's the thing. So cool. But anyways, more importantly, I want to focus right on stuff. And Jimpy, I have to get you things now because you've subscribed. That means I have to get emotions and emoticons or whatever. Anyways, we'll get to that. I'm not that worried about that right now because I just want to chill for today. But I really want to look at all of these changes that XL Games has brought about to us. And those changes are, well, we'll get to them. We'll get to them in a little bit here. I wanted to get like Aegis done here, and maybe there'll be some PvP. I don't know. But so that's the plan. Anyways, everybody's kind of freaking out right now because of these whole all of the proposed changes that XL Games has put out. Again, it's focus group testing that they're doing. That's what they're looking into is to test this with people. But we'll get to all that in a little bit. That's right, Jimpy. I don't want to waste your free subscription. You wouldn't use it on anyone else. That's right. That's true. Thank you very much. That does mean a lot to me, actually. That confirms that you're, you know, subscribing to my channel. I guess that's about it. Because you're still, you know, I wouldn't judge you any other way. But anyways, yeah. Actually, I think the coolest thing, because I'm a Twitch affiliate now, is what it is that I get to have emoticons on my channel of whatever I want. You know, as long as they're actually within bounds of rules, I can make them whatever I want. So I'll have to think about that at some point because that's pretty cool. So I'll get to the balance changes later. Actually, I might do that now, I guess, since there's some time left before Aegis actually starts here. Can you make them Sinisterberry? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that would be great. Actually, I think that the way they're kind of interesting how to make them should be cool. So we'll look into that later. Oh my god, we totally need a Twitch emotion thingy of just the logo from ArcheAge Research and Development. Because why not? Because I just want to spam that every time we do a stream. And then only Jimpy can spam it because it'll be subscriber only. Okay. So that's great. Jimpy will be like super. He'll be in the freaking thing in voice with me testing something and also spamming chat with the circles. All right. So, anyways, I guess let's go right into the balance changes because I do have a lot to say about them, mostly so that people stop freaking out, at least hopefully. But there's some really cool ideas that have come out of it, and I just kind of wanna look at them a little bit further, and maybe if this falls into the hands of XL Games and they have a translator and they're willing to sit through it all, maybe they can get something out of it. I don't know, but they probably won't. But at the very least, hopefully, it can tell everybody to sort of chill on the North American end with regards to all the balance change stuff. And then also, I'll be giving out a couple of Squirrel Gliders today throughout the stream, so we'll get to those. But yeah, so let's go right into those balance changes, I guess, because I want to see them as well. So. Here they are. Now these changes can be found on the XL Games' site, and this is Google translated, obviously, because you know they're all Korean. It can be found on their site somewhere. I don't exactly remember where, but here you go. I'll just post it into chat, and you guys can take a look at these yourselves. Now the translation here is obviously pretty weak, but the big important information is what's written just above the pictures, as well as the pictures themselves. Because the idea that they're doing is quite legitimately large-scale balance changes that affect all gameplay across the board. Everything changes. I mean, and so here's the thing. Everybody's kind of freaking out. They're saying, oh my god, Dark Runner may be nerfed. mages are pretty crazy, and I get it. I mean, this all makes sense. So I'm going to be switching between the game, obviously, in this, as we did this. But anyways, that all makes sense. I get it. Maybe they're nerfing Dark Runner. Maybe they're doing... I don't know. But it's important to note only one thing, and one thing only. This is the big reason that I want to talk about this at all, is just the fact that... let's go back to it here. It's just the fact that this exists. They're putting this out here for public view because they want people to get involved in the focus group. That's it. It's like an advertisement for this focus group testing, which they're doing in-house. They're actually going to bring people, well, I don't know about bring, but they're going to ask people to go to XL Games headquarters to play this and to give their in-person thoughts to actual human developers, unless they're going to sit them in a big white room with a one-way mirror or window or whatever, and they're just going to look at them play a video game and hear their thoughts. I don't know what they're going to do, but I assume they're going to be talking between the players and the developers to some degree about what exactly they're doing. But this is, like I said, just an advertisement. That's all this is, and everybody's kind of looking at this as it's more, but we'll do two things, keeping all that in mind. One, I really do want to look at the changes as an idea, and two, I just want to remind people that these are just ideas. And they kind of talk about this as well in the translated, version here is, looks like this is actually starting soon, is that all this stuff is completely subject to change. And I guess maybe it might be released in the fall, and the focus group testing is anyways at the end of this month, so we won't even know anything about this really until then, and whatever changes they've done at that point. This is really just an advertisement, and it's more than that. It's a show of how much XL Games is willing to change the entire game, because they really are doing that. This is like the biggest proof that they would take an entire game and just completely change it and rip it apart, in the sake of balancing it, in the sake of making it more fun, hopefully. And what do I mean by this? What's actually happening? Well, number one is they've actually changed different skills and moved them between different classes, or different skill sets rather. So they've actually taken Olo's hammer out of defense and they're putting it into battle rage. Now here's the thing, it's changed. It has a little C above it, which means that it's changed in some way. That might just mean stats to make it worse or better. That might mean that it's a completely different skill. We have no idea, but it has changed in some way. And we know that the intention is for them to take Olo's hammer and put it into battle rage. And we don't know anything else than that, right? We don't even know if it's Olo's hammer anymore. It could just be an image. We don't know. So it's important to keep all that noted. This is the sort of thing that they're willing to do. And then number two, they've also taken passives out. Like, a lot of the big passives that everybody has to take are taken out and actually put into the Abyssal skills. So now, if you activate the Abyssal skill set for Battle Rage, you'll get these two passives that everybody generally takes for free. But you can only have one Abyssal skill set active, so if you have 3 skill sets, you can only take those passives that everybody uses for one. This is a very interesting idea because, number one, it actually does save 2 skill points. That's up here, it kind of confirms that fact that they're kind of looking at that. They'll give you 2 more skill points to use somewhere else. And then number 2 is this limits what people can do to some degree because, well, I wouldn't say limits, because technically you can, but no, it is limited. That's exactly what it is. Let me continue with my original phrase. They're limiting what you can do because now you really have to focus on one skill set. That's going to be your main skill set. And if you look at some of the passives here, which have also changed, and we don't know how, but the idea again exists. If you look at some of the passives, they're pretty big ones. For sorcery, I think this is the one that increases range by 5 meters for all sorcery skills, and this next one is a big circle with a hand that's kind of holding it, and I don't really know what it does because I don't play sorcery. But I think that's big because it's purple. And, you know, with archery too, I mean, these two, I'm not entirely sure what they do. I think I even have them. Oh yeah, it's this one. Increases range and decreases cooldown. Those are now part of the Abyssal skill set, which is pretty key, considering if you're using archery as a main DPS, you know, you want the cooldown decrease. So they're putting these all into the Abyssal skill sets, which means you can only select one of them at a time. You can't go for all of them. And while the idea is good, because people kind of have to focus on something, it does, in my opinion, kind of take away from hybrid classes. Because now, if I want to be a mix between Battle Rage and Sorcery, I really don't have the option to go 5 meters more by having that passive that Sorcery has that increases range by 5 meters, and same with Archery. I don't have that option available. I am going to be strictly in close range because I have Battle Rage, right? And I'm using that as an Abyssal skill set. Or I don't go for Battle Rage as an Abyssal skill set, but I'm a melee, and suddenly I don't have these deflection and reckless charge passives, and that's a big hindrance. So, or at least to most people. But anyways, that's kind of my thoughts, at least on that particular system, because they're in some way kind of limiting hybrid classes and how you can play hybrid classes, you know, the options that are available. And then there's also, I mean, I don't really know what they're changing in these, because from my understanding, this big red N means that the skill has changed completely entirely, and I don't really know what that means. But because we don't obviously know the information for that, right? We have no information about this stuff, and I assume that we'll get more information at that focus testing or after the focus testing from both Excel Games and from the players. In fact, I wouldn't even be surprised if they were to live stream it. Would I consider an Oracle a hybrid? Yeah, absolutely, because healing and archery generally don't go together. Are we getting attacked by a pet? We are. There's extra people here. Okay, let's do this, I guess. Hold on, let's go over here. Okay. Oh, I actually got freezing steps. Okay. Cool. That's fine. Anyways, yeah, I would absolutely consider Oracle hybrid. And that's something else to kind of keep in mind here, is that, you know, if you have Vitalism as the Abyssal skill set, which everybody does, even if you're playing Argent, even if whatever, you don't have the other Abyssal skill sets and their passives, which is, again, a pretty big deal. So, you know, it's a lot of interesting information, and, you know, like I said, we don't know if any of this stuff is actually going to stay the way that it is. What's a good archer class? Well, what, as of their balance changes, I really couldn't tell you. You know, because again, we don't really have that much information. Everybody seems to play Primeval, but I don't know if people are going to be doing that anymore, because, I mean, Auramancy is still good, but people might actually switch over to Witchcraft as instead of Shadowplay, because Witchcraft now has, well, theoretically, now has Mirror Warp. So that's pretty cool. They've been actually trying to push Witchcraft and Archery to work together for a little while, and so that seems to be kind of what they're trying here. But anyways, whatever. These are options that are available to us that are cool, and it's based off of balance changes that we have no idea even exist yet. Like, we don't know anything about these balance changes or what they're trying to accomplish. But it's cool to at least see that they are doing these kind of things, and that they're kind of publicly presenting it to the community, right? And there's a ton of just interesting things here. Again, I linked it in the chat so people can take a look at it, but it's very interesting ideas, and it's very, very important to keep in mind that these are just ideas, and that they want to run it by the community before actually making anything go live, especially, you know, they're doing it in person. So don't get too panicked or anything yet. I don't know if Dark Runner is actually nerfed. I don't actually consider Dark Runner nerfed based on what's actually happening there, to be perfectly honest with you. I think they absolutely have less mobility, but unless I see really what happened to things like Shrug It Off and Liberation, there's like, those are still absolutely key skill sets to have for every class. And Excel, in that actual article, Excel has noted that they're trying to make Auramancy and Shadowplay less necessary as a part of every single skill, every single class. And yet, I don't really see Auramancy being any less lovely than people generally take it for. It's just got less mobility by one skill. But whatever, it's interesting, the ideas that they're coming up with here. And, you know, who knows, maybe they will go live with it, but we still can't really comment because we don't know exactly what they're doing to every single skill and to every single ability, because they're changing numbers, they're changing, I mean, they're changing everything. So, oh, that's going to be a lot of damage, maybe not. Do I even have the quests for this? I don't even know. Do I have the quests for Aegis active? Oh god, I've lost my mouse again. I've completely lost my mouse. There we go. Okay, there it is. What do we got here? Whale Song, I have those. Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. We have all these quests. But anyways, yeah, so if we take a look at... Oh god, I can't really go AFK, so to speak, while standing right next to the big creature. Okay, if we take a look at these, though, between all of these different changes, there are so many changes. Like, everything, every single skill has changed in some way. Even readout, you know, has changed in some way, or has been marked to be changed in some way. And then there's these ends, which I guess have changed in a larger way. We don't really know exactly. I can't completely understand from the translation. It says the red notation on the upper left of the technology or skill assigned to the capability means the technology is newly added or changes the existing. And the blue means that the effect increases or decreases. Means technology that is the same concept. So I think red just means it's completely changed to some degree. I don't know what degree, but there you go. You know, nobody really used float, but now it's changed to some degree. Who knows? But anyways, we can't really say anything until we see those, because, you know, we'll know that they've nerfed Dark Runner if they, like, you know, reduce the damage of Precision Strike, or change that, you know, for example, obviously. Or Shadow Smite would be changed to some degree that would make it a little bit fairer. And then at the same time, we don't know what they've done to... Oh wait, we're not supposed to kill that guy. At the same time, we don't know what they've done to mages. Oh shit, they're just gonna kill everybody. Oh man. Anyways, we don't know what they've done to mages either. Everybody's saying mages are gonna be OP, but maybe they've completely nerfed the damage for them. The important thing to keep in mind is that in Korea, they've had 3.7, the gem system, for a while. And what has XL Games learned from the gem system? Number one, mages are all going crit, and they're insanely overpowered for that. And B, new players still can't keep up with the gem system because it's incredibly expensive. And they've already said that they're going to be kind of making it cheaper, the gem system, to upgrade and everything, to socket more gems. Which is fine, but, I mean, how much cheaper? What are we talking about here? It just means the veteran players are going to be able to take advantage of it too. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, they've had this for a while, so my assumption is that they know that mages are pretty crazy and have insane crit. They understand that, and I would hope that they take proper, you know, a proper look at all of the damages and fit them accordingly. You know, the problem is when you come to classes that actually aren't, you know, mage crits, but they have sorcery in them, like Hellweaver, for example. Hellweaver would probably go for, you know, intelligence, sure, but they're not going to crit as much as the next mage, right? So a Hellweaver still has to be somewhat viable. It can't just be suddenly nerfed into oblivion, because if he crits, he does so much damage, right? So they have to balance this in some way. Who knows? Maybe they're even going to be balancing crit to begin with. But we don't know that, and they're even making item changes and things that we don't know about yet. So there's a lot to look into. But it's amazing to see that XL Games is going through this sort of length and process to change things. It is. It's a really good feeling to see that. I don't know if the game is going to feel better for new players, or if it's going to be more fun or anything, but it's actually, for me, as a developer, as a software developer, to see this and say, wow, a company is actually going through and just scrapping an entire idea or changing it or whatever, or playing around with it and bringing in people, customers, to check it out. That's a really good thing, and I'm glad that they're doing that. So it's very cool. I'm hopeful that things will become very interesting for at least myself and anybody else who's a theory crafter, because we're going to go nuts over this patch. It's a big content patch, in my opinion, for people who like to mess around with classes or ideas. And then for everybody who doesn't really PvP, it might not be as much. But it's cool. So, you know, if they've got some team that's working on just balance changes while all the other teams are making content and stuff, which seems to be the case, then this is a pretty cool use of their time, I guess, for balance changes. You know, because this kind of at least opens up the floor to any idea. You know, it's very obvious that XL Games is open to anything. So, cool stuff. We'll see where it goes, probably at the end of the month. And that's about it for those changes. That's how that goes. Jim Pierce saying, it was a nice rant. Well, you make 1,000 bubble tea. Why are you making 1,000 bubble tea? Apparently there's a drink and drunk that nobody's ever... You never knew about those? Yeah. If you drink 1,000 bubble tea, which... By the way, bubble tea has a cooldown of like 30 minutes, right? Yeah, I don't think you can use it, you know, all 1,000 one after another. Jim P. I think he... Or is bubble tea something else? Hold on. Wait, I'm not supposed to kill that guy. Kill this guy. Okay, let's kill all these executioners and things. We're looking into it. It's 30 seconds. Oh, cool. Alright, fair enough. But it's a 30-minute cooldown, right? On the bubble tea? Or I'm sorry, it's a 30-minute effect time, I should say, on the bubble tea. So it just lets you reset it early. Oh my god, you can't say that, Chimpy. You're not allowed to use macros. Get out of here. Alright, so... Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, okay, all these are pretty much done. Wait, hold on. How am I supposed to know how many more I have left? I don't even have it open. Do I really care? Oh, we're almost done. Yeah. Cool, cool. Single macro buttons are allowed. Yes, this is true. Now, the rule is, and I do follow this very, very keenly, absolutely. I have to, I'm a Twitch streamer. And I want to, because I've always been a proponent of fair play, but the one button is one action, and that's how it goes. And I've even talked to Celestrata and Muzzy to make sure that everything I'm doing follows. Like, I used to have that voice macro thing where when I talk, something would happen in game where I would click a button. And they were like, as long as it's one input for one action. And in my case, it's like 12 inputs for one action if I'm saying a sentence, and all it does is push a button. But anyways, they were fine with that, right? Because you'd say a word, and it would work. So yeah, it's just one input to one action in game. That's it, nothing more, nothing less. Or I guess it could be something less, but then you would just be doing nothing, and I'm not totally certain if that's what the people are looking for. But anyways, yeah, so that's my little explanation about that. Don't get yourself screwed over just to get an emote, which I guess would be worth it, but whatever. Alright, so executioners, these dudes. Let's switch over to arcade. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's my whole spiel about the balance changes. You know, don't go crazy about them right now. You can discuss them absolutely, you know, in the forums or whatever, and give your opinions and thoughts. But don't let it discourage you. You know, if anything, it should make people happy that Exo Games is going through these sort of efforts to, and ideas, and they're open to all this sorts of stuff. It's pretty cool. Alright, let me, if I can find my mouse. Okay, there's my mouse. This is why I use the what's it called? The mouse icon changer. Which I also had to get approved from Muzzy. And again, he reminded, you know, not to do anything with macros, that one input is one action, all that. I don't get finished. I don't want to use the mouse. Actually, I guess I can use the mouse now that I'm finished talking about the balance changes, or at least my thoughts on it. Let me switch to that really quick. Alright, did that work? Alright, I can finally see my mouse now. The problem is that the game, when you're playing in a 4K monitor setup, it's impossible to find the mouse anywhere. It's just, you lose it all the time. And even for just like regular on-screen, like out-of-game stuff, I have to use this stupid inverted mouse because I just can't find my mouse ever on any screen now. I don't know, I constantly lose it. So it's like the only way I can play at the moment on 4K. It sucks, but whatever. I have to deal with it. Okay, so we got the big frog dude over here. Don't attack boss. And executioners. That was a weird sentence. Okay. Dying here to this debuff that was given to me from the boss. Oh, jeez. What is the cooldown on the alarm call, by the way? The alarm call where you can mass debuff everybody, or mass remove everybody's debuffs? Oh, that's gonna kill everybody. Oh no, I guess not. Okay, there we go. Somebody's using it. Oof. It takes 3 seconds to actually work, though. That's still good. Alright, we'll heal up a little bit. Heal up ourselves a bit from the Lost Garden thing. Which, you know, just FYI, people don't really know this, but you can use these you can weapon swap and use these Lost Garden faded weapons or whatever to heal from them. And they only share a cooldown with these honor weapons. like the Honor Mighty, Frenzy, No Dash. Just free potion, pretty much. They're all 45. Oh yes, you're right, yeah, I can check here. You know what the problem is though? You can check stuff here, but it's always rank 1. Everything in the Ancestral tab that you don't have spec'd into right now is all rank 1, so it's not the most useful thing. But that one I'm spec'd into. Sorcery, everything's rank 1. So it's not great for telling you exactly the specifics about it, but obviously the cooldown is usually correct. I think, at least. I always felt it was weird that they have ranks at all for skills, because they kind of made a deal with that. Like, they started doing something with it. Oh, are there people? Oh, dude, they're like over here killing us. Wait, hold on, I can actually solve this problem pretty easily. Just take that, and then go over here and click him. That's not what I wanted to press. There we go. Now they're all gonna go over there. Woo, there they go. There they go, killing everybody. Oh my god. There they go. All you have to do, super easy to kill everybody, is just to take all the NPCs and tell them to kill everybody in that general direction. They're gone. In fact, this is actually helpful for us, because that means the boss is going to take less time to kill. Oh, they want to kill the boss. Alright, fine. Or for... Sorry, buddy. He's dead now. Purpling into the mobs. Okay, I need to heal myself here. I'm gonna end up dead. Can I get some heals? Anybody? I'm actually kind of hoping that my Serp sleeves proc and then I can heal myself to full. I don't think it's gonna happen though. Am I below 5%? Or 25%? Or no, 15%. When do the Serp things proc? 15%? Alright, hopefully they proc here. Come on! No, it's not gonna happen. Alright. Whatever, I'll heal myself. I don't think you can actually proc the Serp things from AoE, or from damage over time, but I'm not totally sure. Alright, raid 2 is done. Cool. Alright, nice. I just like how sending those mobs over to the player nation just completely made them all run away. That's what it does, it's how it's supposed to work. Sadly, I actually wish there was more PvP in this sort of stuff, but people never pay attention anyways, so who cares? Whale Song is cool, the PvP for that. Usually it doesn't even get completed when people actually try to kill each other. And nobody gets
Unit
it done,
ready.
which is pretty cool. Hey, Eviard, thank you. Eviard? I don't know how to say your name at first, sorry. Thank you for following, though. It's very, very much appreciated and helps me out a lot. Wait, but that's a very familiar name. Do I know you from somewhere? From the video game. It's a familiar name that I just cannot say out loud for some reason. Sorry, Jimpy, what have you been saying here? I found out today that you can hot swap back to a Cold Anguish. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I do. I use the Kraken Long Spear. Exactly what I do. I switch to that, and I switch to 2 hands. It's an annoyingly long process that I wish there was some other way, you know, to swap an offhand instantly, but it works. Music is really familiar. What's it from? It's from Arcade. I'm actually just playing Arcade music in the background. There's a playlist online you can go on YouTube with all the Arcade music, and the only reason I'm playing it all right now is because you know, I was talking about balance changes, so I figured I'll play Arcade music. Yeah, you know, I could set up a current song thing, but I couldn't find any integrations between YouTube and Twitch widgets or anything. So, I mean, I'm sure that they're probably existing, but I'm not even that keen on having lots of widgets and stuff on the screen. Like, I hate how much stuff I have on the screen already, but I feel like it helps people, and if something doesn't, then I'll just get rid of it. Like, you know, the whole keyboard and mouse thing that I have on the screen when I'm playing video games, I don't even know if people use that or care about that. Maybe it's cool for PvP, but I don't know, whatever. I'm just trying it out. Alright, so mobilization order, do I want to take that? Yes. Let's do some arenas now. And actually, why don't we just, let's see. Yeah, let's do arenas. Alright, we're chilling. We'll do some arenas. Later on, we'll give away Squirrel Glider. I'm just glad I got that rant out of my system about everybody who's going nuts about the... Wait, are they doing something? Need help to get mid. What? Oh, they're just... wait, what? Were they killing people? Did I miss PvP? No, never mind. Everybody's here. Alright, cool. Alright, but anyways, I'm glad that I got that rant out of the way. Because there's so many people complaining on the forums and stuff that, like, Exo Games is going to ruin the game with all this, but it's not that crazy. Just chill. Maybe they will. I don't know. Who knows? I have hope that maybe they're not going to try to ruin their game, but at the same time, who knows? Maybe they will. But we can't really tell yet, so let's just rest on their chairs and chill and play a video game until then. Okay. So, let's go into some arenas then. Alright, I would love to do 3v3s. I don't know, I haven't done them in a long time. Let's see if we can get that going. And also, if anybody's on the East faction on Kraken and can tell people to queue up for 3v3s, that would be great. Alright. That last try and live stream, though, they gave us a lot of good information about... well, they gave us one good information about 4.0, and that's the fact that apparently they're merging 3.7 into 4.0. So we'll have to wait on Luna Gems a little bit longer if they are going to be doing that, because it'll probably be about 3 to 4 months if they're trying to stick on a 6-month release schedule. Well, they usually stick on a 3 to 6 month big release schedule, right? So big patches are between 3 to 6 months. Months? Whatever. Tired, that's a word now. So if they're doing that, and our last big patch was 2 months ago, then I would assume that their 4.0, 3.7, whatever combined patch will probably be released in 3 to 4 months. We'll see. I really do want it for the cross-server arenas, even if it's just balanced. I'd rather have that than nothing. So, you know, maybe they'll add unbalanced arenas later to it, but I'd like something, so we'll see how that goes. My personal opinion about the whole... Oh, cool. Just sparring, that's fine. My personal opinion about the whole cross-server arenas is that eventually I feel like they're just going to put up unbalanced, and they might just be testing it right now in Korea and seeing how it works at the moment. So, we'll see. What'll be more balanced, though, Jimpy? What was that referring to? I've been saying lots of words, and now I don't even know what I've said, or what people are replying to. Melee Rogue will do with my Outrider build. I've been playing a lot of Blighter recently, actually. Mostly because I'm trying to level up the Abyssal skill set to 55, so I can do some testing on it. But it is really good against, even as a dual-wielding Blighter, it's good in 1v1s and low-number fights. Ah, Epsilon, hello! I remember you were on my stream before. But he's a defensive fighter, so there's no way I can win, because he's got 80% resistances to physical damage. It's horrible, but it's true. And he's got 10k more life than me. And he's got the same damage output than I do. Alright, that didn't get him for some reason. But he is still shackled. Oh, how come? Okay, there we go. Shackled again. Oh, did he use Redoubt? He's got it for 14 seconds, too. There's no way I can get out of here. And I'm stunned because of the thing. Crap. Alright. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I kind of always wondered if that actually worked or not, but there's no way I can kill him because I can't do any damage to him, unfortunately. Get there. Do whatever damage I can. Yeah, that's not going to happen. It's defensive fighter always wins against melee. There's no other way. I can go defensive fighter too, but I am not a jerk. Obviously, if I was Magic, he'd be dead. You know, he's gambling. He's playing rock, paper, scissors. But since most people come into here as Dark Runner, he's making a pretty easy gamble that he's probably going to be right. Oh, gems in 3.7. Yeah, those things might get rebalanced before they come over to us. Who knows? Oh, he's just gonna... hold on. You've got shackles, so let's see. Whoa, whoa, get out of here. Oh, God damn it. Get out of there. See, he does the same amount of damage that I do, but I have no resistances and he's got 80%. It's horrifying. He's shackled again, so I'm just gonna attack him. I do no damage though, which is just terrible. Okay, shackled again, but it doesn't matter. Oh my god, it just does so much damage compared to me. See, that's why I play ranged rogue, is in arenas, because so many people do go... I think he's got immunity. Yep, he's got immunity to trip. I have an idea. Bam. He's gonna cast Readout again, though. Oh wait, I can just... Yeah, that's it. There's nothing I can do against Defensive Fighter. It's too powerful. See, they're going to be rebalancing all that stuff, though, as a part of 3.0, or as a part of 4.0 at least. They're rebalancing all the balanced arenas, so that at the very least you can choose the appropriate class and stuff after seeing your opponent. Which sucks, because, you know, if you see your opponent and they're melee, you're just going to go plate. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I hope that they also rebalance plate and don't make it the absolutely insane, most powerful buff ever against melee. But I guess we'll see. I don't know. The trade-off of mages though is why, yeah, shield mage hybrids is pretty good. A little something for everything. That's why I like Hellweaver, or what's the I think Hellweaver's really the only notable melee magic hybrid that I know of, at least. Enforcer's a good one, I think. Is that a good one? Didn't you play that, Jimpy? Because those classes are great, because they obviously have best of both worlds, and you can do that just fine in an arena and go up against any tanks and be perfectly fine. And then you come up against a Dark Runner and you lose. So he's probably in sparring again. I don't want to fight the same guy again if he's just going to go plate. Yeah, Enforcer. Enforcer is fun, yeah. I tried Enforcer for a little bit because of you. Jimpy. But I don't like Auramancy. I feel like it's too much of a crutch to me. Like, I don't like that. I'd rather not have anti-CCs. Honestly, any anti-CC in the game just feels like a drag. Like, Bondbreaker, or not Bondbreaker. Yeah, Bondbreaker and Shrug It Off just feel like, they feel bad to me. Like, and this is why I don't use Bondbreaker, is because, oh, whoa, I have an Ancestral Point to spend? Oh. Oh, this explains why my Concussor wouldn't do anything. Didn't realize that. Okay. Well, anyways. So, yeah, Enforcer is fun, yeah, because it's very high speed, and you just go nuts with magic and melee. And that's good. It's good that there's classes that do that. I wish they were more viable. Well, no, I think they're perfectly viable. I just feel like I wish more people played them. You have more option raid versus raid, you know, especially with Enforcer and using the immediate lightning bolt, the instant meteor, which I don't see anybody using the instant sorcery meteor anymore. I don't know why. Everybody uses the wave one, but they're just gonna nerf that. So, but anyways, actually, now that I think about it, since we're getting a delayed 3.7, we're not gonna get the balance changes until then for 3 to 4 months. Which is actually kind of big, because the balance changes are very crucial in 3.7. They reduce Lightning Tiger Strike, the actual, well, what am I saying? They nerfed Lightning Tiger Strike so that it takes 20% longer to do everything. So each hit is 1.2 seconds instead of 1 second, which is a pretty significant amount if you're really looking in the frame of things. They're also reducing Lightning triple slash damage and so on, but we're not going to get those for 3 to 4 months? That seems very sketchy. Like, I guess we'll see. Yeah, I wish I can get Arena Procs too, Jimpy. I don't know why nobody wants to do arenas. Actually, I do know why. It's because in chat right now, everybody's Xing up for Grimghast Rift. And since they all want to do that Rift, they're not going to be in arenas because that would lose their place in the Rift. And that would suck, right? That would be grand if they just lose it all. I like the events that would go on for like Double Honor and stuff, because at least people would do arenas sometimes. What's wrong, Zinwan? Why are you a horrible person? What have you done? Alright, yeah, I don't think 3v3s are gonna pop. I don't even care, let's just do Glad Arena. Oh, we actually got a Glad Arena. Here we go, let's fight a Dark Runner who's buffed. Stealth right at the start of arena and killed him. Oh, yeah. You know what? If people stealth at the start of arena, I'm very, very good at... I have a little game I play to stop people from doing that. Or at least to benefit from it. It's called the hide and seek game. Actually, I think I have a highlight of that. Oh, no, I don't think that highlight... I was fighting Clever in that highlight, but I don't think that he starts off stealthed. Or maybe he does, I don't remember. But I do remember that that highlight I have, which is the first one I have on my channel, is actually a pretty good fight against Clever. If you guys remember him from a long time ago. Yeah, he was a Revenant? I don't think he was a Revenant in the video, though. I think he was playing Skull Knight or something. Or Doomlord, or I don't know. So he had defense, I'm pretty sure. Oh, see, I like playing Blighter. My Blighter build was actually really cool. My dual-wielding Blighter build with Olo's Hammer and Imprison. Oh my god, I love Imprison. And the readout for Trip Immunity. There was some serious merit to doing that. And if the... Oh, okay, the opponents fled the arena. Great. Oh my god. But anyways, if... Let's pretend the changes that we saw them propose go out as they are. I'd probably be playing Blighter because I want the Fear immunity from Retribution, which is being moved theoretically to Defense skill tree. I love Retribution. That was a great... Like, oh my god, Retribution was such a fun skill when I was an Executioner. Because against Dark Runners, I would pop Retribution, and then they would Precision Strike me, crit me, but not kill me with their Precision Strike. And I would shoot it right back at them, crit on top of their crit at 70% damage, that's fine, and then kill them. Like, it was great. It was so funny. I did that more often than I lost against Dark Runners. I would kill people with Retribution because I have so much crit, and I'd crit on top of their crit and just destroy them. Then I would actually lose against them, and it was so much fun. It was like my favorite thing in Executioner was fighting Dark Runners and just letting them kill themselves. Now, of course, it would parry sometimes, and it's not fun, but it's still hilarious every time it happened. So I will be glad that I can do that again, possibly, if, you know, with a Blighter build, and just return damage to everybody. But who knows? Maybe they'll change Retribution entirely and make it weaker or stronger. I don't know. Who knows? We will see. They're also moving Bonewall over to, well, the theory is that they're going to be moving Bonewall over to Occultism. And Occultism seems very weak based on their changes. I don't know who would use it really, except if you're doing Glass Cannon Mage, but anyways. Since they're moving Bonewall, well, since theoretically they're moving Bonewall over to Occultism, I've decided, well, I still want some kind of a thing, and I don't want to go Executioner again if I can't use Stillness or Retribution. So, the Blighter's fine. It's got Imprison. Imprison's hilarious, too. Imprison's hilarious on boats. Mostly the wall Imprison, because I feel like you can just push everybody back if you put a wall at the start of a boat, which, oh my god, I have to write that down as a research thing. We have to test that, Jimpy. Next research stream, I'm going to cast Imprison, the wall one, on the front of a boat that's moving forward, and I just want to see what happens to everybody on the boat. That should be fun. Let me write that down really quick here. Where did it go? Test wall Imprison on moving boat. We'll do that as part of the next, that's the next research stream, which I don't have planned right now. Oh, hey, Vivid. Oh, God. Hey, Vivid. It's Dark Runner. Alright, but anyways, it's fine. Wait, what? Why are you using... Hey, Vivid, you're using your Merchant's costume. Take your Merchant's costume off. Why are you using your Merchant's costume? Alright, well, it's too late now. You've already buffed up. Oh, you've made a terrible mistake. You've made a terrible mistake by not using Liberation, Vivid, because I can just shackle you. I have two... That's one of my greatest... Like, I do love this build because it has two shackles. And one of them is ranged and instant. And the other one... and AoE, for that matter. And the other one is the... but the ranged AoE shackle is pretty cool. It's not great against people who are using Liberation. But, wow, you really popped Battle Frenzy early. What, are you trying to... Ah, gotcha. Yeah, and Tiger Strike is also pretty crazy. Sorry. Oh my god. I don't mean to kill you. Oh, okay. Well, anyways. But yeah, they're making so many different changes to this game that I just like. It's a completely new game, and it's cool. Like, it's gonna be tough for people who just who don't really want to think about how they play the game. But it'll definitely feel like a new game. So, you know, a lot of people have to come up with new classes and try out new combos and things like that. And, you know, if that's what they're going for, then awesome. They're doing a good job at that. Let's go sparring if you want to do that, Vivid Chaos. And at least that way it'll be a little bit more fair than me with my insane crit damage. What am I at right now? 136%. And nearly 50% crit rate, which actually is lower than normal, and I don't know why. Is something expired here? I just washed my underwear. Oh yeah, this is because my Frozen English is unique. Hey, we got there. Cool. Hey, Clover. How's it going, Clover? I sicked the, what are they called? Those big demon things in Aegis. I sicked them on you, and they killed you instantly. I felt great about that, I swear. That was great. I saw them kill you, murder you instantly, and I was like, aha, I did that. And so yeah, that was me. Okay. It's just all fun. It's all fun in games. Alrighty. Here we go. What am I gonna do here? We got Vivid, who's plate, cool. It's not as, you know, obviously OP as Defensive Fighter, but you can deal with that. It's not as OP as Defensive Fighter because it has way less health than everything else. But it makes me wish that I went Ranged Rogue just for hilarity purposes. Still, though, if you're not running Liberation, Vivid, this is going to be a very quick fight. You're not going anywhere. You're staying in my little loopy hole. I'm going to shackle you again. Look at all this damage I'm doing to you. What are you gonna do, huh? Oh, you tripped me. Oh. Well, that's, I'm sorry. I feel bad. I always feel bad about killing people that I know. It's like, I have to, you know, it's, obviously it's an arena. Somebody's gonna win, somebody's gonna lose, but I always feel bad when I kill people that I know. And sometimes a lot of times I'll purposefully lose. Just because it's a friend in like a duel in Mariupol, and I'm just like, oh god, it's oh hey, look at you being all okay. Well, you got me. You got me. Never mind, you didn't get me. Oh, you got me. Run away! Whoa, you used oh, you got out of there. No, I just want to shackle you again. He shackled me at the end there. I thought that you actually shackled me earlier, and then I used what's it called to get rid of the shackle, but I guess you didn't, which was very interesting. Oh, you guys are talking in chat. All right, hold on. Let me just kill this guy, who's also in chat. I want to do 3v3s, man. Nobody wants to do 3v3s with me. I think, you know, honestly, Vivid, stealth is probably the best way to go. Oh, how did you not? Did you parry the? You did. Alright, there. 1-0. Ah! No! No! I've been beaten. The Dark Runner got me. The attack speed. We're getting good at it. We're getting good at monitoring your attack speed. Still, yeah, the Reckless Charge is clearly making it so that your shackle lasts a lot less. You know, that's the big deal, is that Dark Runners can, even if they don't have Liberation, they can still reduce Shackle by 35% by just using Bell or something, which is just, ugh, it feels bad. There's so many options, so much defense in the Dark Runner skill class set that you're very, you know, it's like, it's just ridiculous. There's so much defense in it. Even though they're super squishy, they're not really. I didn't even use, what is this, over Reckless Charge until recently. Until I started going this particular build. Because Reckless Charge, I never felt this was that crazy for me. You started to panic. What'd you do? You pressed every button. You pressed every button except for Shadow, what is it? What is it called? Shadow Smite. Vivid. I was like, alright, that's fine, I'll let him attack me. He'll use Shadow Smite, and then I'll take off the Shackle and kill him. You never use Shadow Smite, so I never pushed Shackle. So I just lost. Which is very weird. I don't know why you didn't press that button. Or maybe you did and parried, I don't know, but very strange. But see, try that again while I'm in my Blighter build. You'll never get it. You'll never get me, because you'll never trip me. And does Reckless Charge reduce the duration of trip? No. Just most notably Shackle and Impale. Okay, that's interesting. Jimpy, can never notice it. Liberation is so awful. You never notice it. Jimpy, Liberation I notice, because that's how I play. Like, if I can't Shackle a melee, then they're probably going to kill me. But obviously, I'm not, I'm not a 1v1 build. This is a raid build. Why else would I have Boneyard, right? I purposely lose. Yeah, that's right. Now I feel bad when you kill me. What? You feel more bad when you kill me? Yeah, because I'm trying to lose, Jimpy. That's exactly what it is. I'm trying to kill you, but in reality, I'm trying to lose, and I win by accident. Yeah, Clover, that whole, plate buff and sparring arena, that's going to become an even bigger problem in 4.0 with the balanced arena, because you can see the opponent and what they're doing and what class they are before you choose your stuff. And so everybody's just going to go play it against melee or cloth against mages. And so I hope things kind of change there before it comes to our version. And I'm sure that it will to some degree. I mean, it's going to be several months before we get it. So if they do that, it'll be cool. If they just make it so that, honestly, I'm fine with plate, but if they actually balance plate correctly, that'd be great. Because right now, plates literally have 70 to 80% resistance, plus block and parry on top of all that, and evasion on top of all that. They have all these things in the current sparring arena, just if you go defensive fighter. It's ridiculous. And they have more health, and they have the same amount of attack as a melee. It's mind-blowing. But they just die instantly to mages, so that's how that's what they think is balancing. They think it's balanced because it's rock, paper, scissors. Was I going easy on you in that fight, Vivid? No, of course not. I was trying to kill you. And I made the mistake by not just doing something. Because I was actually letting you attack me, Vivid. But on purpose, because I needed you to press Shadow Smite, and for some reason you didn't, so that changed my build a little bit. Or changed my gameplay a little bit. But yeah, so that's fine. And also, just so you're aware, you're using the two-handed plate set in that sparring arena Vivid, which is really, really good against people, because it's plate, number one, and number two, it's two-handed, so you're going to do a lot more damage. And it has a lot more strength, for that matter, as well. You should just flip the P defense and add defensive cloth. I mean, if they did that, then I don't actually know what the magic resistance is, but I would assume it's not 80% or something. But I don't know, because I don't notice that, unfortunately. Maybe you would. You'd probably notice it. How much defense people have if they're playing mage in sparring arena? You probably notice it a lot more than I do, because I don't shoot magic at people, at least not often. Oh, you feel bad, Jimpy, when I try to lose because I'm saying, wow, you're bad. That's not true. That's not true at all. I never say that to people. I only say, wow, you need improvement. Alright. So we'll try to do another sparring here. Oh, God, I really want 3v3s, but everybody's doing all these things. I guess everybody's just doing GR. Okay, let's try to go into 3v3s. See what we can get here for that. Boy. I really do need to start advertising a little bit more for the channel. Maybe I'll put up a forum post, but I know that generally nobody reads the forum posts. So I didn't even bother doing that. I don't know, it would be nice if more people just streamed ArcheAge to begin with, like, just from the start. Like, at the start, lots of people watched ArcheAge, you know, when the first game first came out, and it was cool, and everybody watched it on Switch or whatever, but it died out. You have, like, nobody watching ArcheAge now. Maybe the arena changes will change that, but because arenas aren't really filled with people, it's very hard to stream ArcheAge, because there's nobody in them, there's not that much entertaining things to watch. Like, who wants to watch trade runs? Well, pirates want to watch trade runs, and why would you stream them for that reason, right? Then why would you want to watch, like, you know, endlessly grinding mobs? It sucks. It's people want to watch arenas and new classes and things like that. So, you know, hopefully all the changes in 3.7 and 4.0 kind of do that and make it cool and nicer to watch, and more people come and watch, and then we can actually have communities on here that are pretty cool. But until then, it's always kind of, you know, it's subpar to what I wish that the ArcheAge Twitch community was like, because I feel like it has so much potential. Yeah, ArcheAge lost a lot of viewers when they removed unlimited arenas, and it's still a thing. I mean, I could spend gold. I mean, I have like 25 bruiser badges or whatever. But the biggest problem isn't me. The biggest problem is everybody else, because nobody else is going into arenas now, because the queues are so long. And so, I don't know. Even the 5 limited things, you know, like even just after reset, nobody goes into arena. It's just everybody, nobody thinks about it anymore. Nobody does anything with it. I wouldn't even doubt that people aren't doing arenas right now because Honor's not that crazy. Like in 4.0, that stuff is changing. Honor is completely different. Arenas are completely different because you get a different source of income, or currency rather, that you spend differently. So, I don't know. These next 3 to 4 months are going to be kind of black, I think, until the next big patch comes out. But, you know, hopefully they're really speed processing that sort of thing so we can get it quicker. Jim, you've toyed around the idea with making a daily journal style of videos. Yeah, I don't know if any... See, here's the thing. Yeah, it requires a lot of dedication to watch that. It's mostly going to be your friends watching it. Because, you know, it's hard to entertain people. Like, here's the thing with me Twitch streaming and with me doing all this stuff. My personal goal, my personal thoughts and ideas about Twitch streaming is this. If you're going to Twitch stream, it's fine, it's cool, go for it. But if you don't bring anything unique to the table, then you're not really providing anything new, and you can just watch somebody else. Oddly enough, I'm streaming ArcheAge. That's unique enough because there's not that many people that do that, and I very much believe that everybody should go out there and support the ArcheAge streamers, you know, follow all the channels, watch them, and see, you know, watch the good content, give comments to people, all that sort of stuff. I wish that was a bigger thing, because I do support, like, I love that there are people that stream ArcheAge, and I want more of that, and I want more viewers and things like that for everybody. But anyways, it's tough to create unique content. And that's why I started, that's why I opened up the ArcheAge research and development community to everybody. That's why I stream research to everybody, because I want more people to both enjoy ArcheAge in a different way. We're not going to get through V3s here. To enjoy ArcheAge in a different way and to think differently and outside the box, and to also just, you know, it's unique stuff, it's interesting. There's a lot of merit to the things that we do and try, so, you know, hopefully people will catch on to that kind of thing. Yeah, honestly, I do miss the days where you can do arenas all day long, Clover. Exactly, all sorts of players that would be here. It wasn't even that long ago, but now it's pretty much a dead thing. So I'm going to play ranged rogue here, only out of hilarity. I have less health, I have less damage, I have less accuracy with melee, which is insane, but look at this freaking crit rate. 54% crit rate, because everything is in agility. Oh my god, that's hilarious. But anyways, I'm going to be playing this just for fun. So who am I up against here? I am up against a dude who stealthed. Really? I forgot people do this. Alright, that's fine. I'll just stay in my box then. So, that's cool. I'll just use the combat log to see if they exist within 100 meters. Oh, it's Vivid Chaos. Your score thing ended, and so did your buff there. Hey, buddy. How's it going? You're shackled. Luckily, I'm playing the only thing that might give me a chance to kill you, because maybe some of my skills will miss. Oh, jeez. But, oh god, that should trigger immunity. It did. But at least I crit like crazy. Oh my god. Freaking ranged rogue is hilarious for a melee to play. It's so freaking funny. 54% crit rate. Okay, crit damage is whatever, but crit rate? Oh my god. It's so funny to me. That's more crit rate than my base crit rate outside of arenas, which is insane because I'm a crit build. Alright, here we go. Let's see how I can do this. Okay. Oh, you didn't use... Okay, I see why. Come on. Come back here. Shadow Step is going away. Theoretically. Again. Bam, 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 bam. Hold on. You're gonna wait over there, Vivid. I'm just gonna chill over here. Why don't you come closer? Why don't you come closer, Vivid? Ah! Oh, you ran away. Damn. Come here. Oh, I found you. Damn, I actually should have just walked slightly closer and used Swordfall. Probably would have worked then. Do I have a red dragon bow? Me? Or somebody else? Jimpy, maybe? I do not. Personally, I don't have a red dragon bow. They killed stealth in arenas, right? Made it 20 seconds. That's been like that forever. Stealth in arena has always been a very, very short amount of time compared to the actual stealth, which was good. I think it's been like that since the game came out. I don't know if it was like that in beta, but as far as I can remember, stealth has always been that way. They actually kept that in mind when they had first created it. Do I have a red dragon bow? No, I don't. I think I already answered that one. Let's go back into arenas. But yeah, Vivid, best thing you can do is just keep doing arenas over and over again. And practice is good. Practice is good, and just, you know, keep in mind, if you're playing Dark Runner, which is fine, it's a perfectly normal class, everybody should play it because it's a class, it's fine. I just don't like that everybody's playing it, but that's my only gripe about it, is that everybody's playing it, instead of just like 3 people or something. Anyways, if you're going to play Dark Runner, then just keep in mind attack speed is your friend, that's a big deal. So take advantage of global cooldowns, and keep in mind that trip immunity is very easy to cause, and then you're really screwing yourself there if you cause trip immunity. We did research on that. If you don't cause trip immunity and instead don't trip them for 25 seconds, you can trip them again for the full time after that 25 seconds, as opposed to having to cause trip immunity, wasting your trip because they're not tripped, and then also on top of that wait 30 more seconds just to be able to trip them again. So in a low number fights, it's important to kind of manage how many times you trip, how many times you stun, how many times you do all these things, so that you don't accidentally cause immunity, screwing yourself over. And then also on top of that, you have to count 25 seconds to make sure you can do it again. I know it's all crazy to think about that kind of stuff, but if you're fighting a tank, this makes perfect sense, right? Because if you're fighting a tank, they're probably going to survive several rounds of bursts, and then you have to not cause trip immunity. You want to use it efficiently, and it's tough, but I don't know. I like the game for that reason, that you can do things like that. That you can actually be this... You can put this much thought and research into what you do and get something out of it. Hey, we both got into arena again. I'm tripping Vivid with a bow. Oh yes, I can trip. Well, I can't trip people with a bow, but I can stun people with charged bolt. All right, so if I'm fighting Vivid, should I just go defensive fighter? No, I'm not going to be a jerk. Nuo! How's it going, man? It's good to see you. How has your day been, Nuo? How have you been? Welcome to the chat room. Let's all crowd around Nuo, and, you know, say hello. So, oh, you've gone melee rogue. Well, now I feel weirder, because I've gone ranged rogue. Look at our health differences. Look at this, 2100 versus 1300. Or, well, that's different. Sorry, thousands, not hundreds. Alright. Okay, that's not gonna last long. Bam! Stunned. Okay, you just shrug it off, that's fine. Now you don't have to shrug it off. Oh, you still had immunity to shrug. Crap. Okay, now that didn't cause trip for some reason. Come on, shackle. Good, shackle's off. Gotcha. Whew. No health. I have 13,000 health compared to 21,000 health. But my crits, look at my crits. Okay, that was, where are the good crits? Where are the really good crits? They don't exist. There are no crits. Ah, look at that one. Precision strike. 4,700 damage after obviously absorption. Absorption with it does like 8k damage, which is pretty cool. But anyways, whew. See, I'd have no chance at all if you popped like Retribution in these fights. Oh crap, that's gonna last a lot less. Bam. Shrug it off, it's fine. I can trip you. Now I can stun you. And then I can stun you again. Okay, I don't know why that didn't stun you. Cool. That's a little weird. That should trip you. I tripped you for an extended period of time as well. And then I'll just... Okay. Bam. Wait, that didn't kill you! It doesn't matter, I was inside. I thought I was outside or something, and I was glitched into the bones, but I guess not. Sorry. But here, how about this? We'll do this one more time, Vivid, but next time, go Defensive Fighter. Just, you're gonna kill me, it's fine. Go Defensive Fighter, and I'm gonna go Ranged Rogue. And you'll see how crazy the difference is between, like, a regular fight and just somebody going Defensive Fighter. You've been pretty good, Newell. That's great. I'm glad. That's good. It's great. Alright, so yeah, we'll go again, Vivid. Your loading buff is ended, alright. It's cool. And then yeah, so I'll go Ranged Rogue because it's probably the only way that I can kill a Defensive Fighter person. And you'll go Defensive Fighter, and you'll just do it, and then look at your stats. Look at your defense and your toughness, and you can go buy another pop. Oh, dude, I'll just give you one. Wait, can you actually trade Bruiser badges? If you can do that. Can you actually buy another pop from here? I think you can do that from here. I think you have to go to the dude over there. Wait, Vivid, did you not do the... There was... Oh. Wait, where are you? What are you doing over here? I should just have people on the freaking streaming channel in Discord, shouldn't I? Instead of having to do that. Alright, that's fine. Okay, don't worry about it. You don't have to do... Oh, Clover, you're a dude. Clover, you're where are you? Oh, you're not in game, Clover. Or do I not have you added? Oh, you're already added, yeah. Why are you not in game? Man. Alright, have a good one, Jimpy. Thanks for stopping by. Good day. Alright, come over here, Vivid. You can get them for 15 gold. I don't know if you have 15 gold. You come over here. You'll essentially get a win for this. It's worth, I think. You have to get it from the General Merchant. You probably didn't follow me. Yeah, just go to the General Merchant and you can get it from there. Alright. Oh, I forgot to put away my acid goblets. That's going to be a big thing. I'm going to be having to grind soon for the Aranor cloak. So I'm getting close. I'm getting pretty close. I have... Oh, I want that. I have 135 goblets of acid. Okay, I'm just over halfway. Whatever. I don't know. I don't really want to do the grind for Aranor and having to level it all back up again, but it's fine. Alright. Cool. So you're getting that. The Bruiser badge. Just one Bruiser badge is all you need. Alright, I'm gonna queue up. Alright, queue up there. Cool. Oh, got it immediately. Was that me? I mean, I went in. I don't know if that was you. Alright, so... Oh, Clover, you're not playing AA, just logging to make taxes. There's nothing. Yeah, hopefully, you know, I'm sure that 4.0 will make people want to come back to the game. But, you know, I don't know for how long, too, because it depends on content and everything. So I guess we'll see what happens. But, you know, I don't blame you, obviously, because there's on this server at least there's not as much PvP going on. There's not as much stuff, and it sucks. I wish that arenas were at least filled, but just have to see over time. All right, so we got Bulb. I actually didn't get you Vivid, so if you're queuing up still, hold off, I guess. I got Bulb. Oh wait, I know this guy. Hey Nua, how's it going? You're playing a Plane Shifter, which I just have to watch out for. Cultism skills, Shadowplay skills, and Auramancy skills. So mobility, CC, and direct damage with Shackle working. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Whoop. Okay. I have to watch out for Retribution. I can't stun you. Ah. Okay, Retribution is off, so I can do things now. No! Oh, crap. How come I can't trip you? Oh my god, I cannot get a trip off at all for some reason. How come? Let me see here. Triple slash missed. Oh, of course I can miss. I have ranged rogue. Oh my god, my accuracy is off. That's why I was expecting to fight Vivid Chaos with my ranged rogue build, but instead I have way less health. Just a tremendous amount of less health than the the plane shifter, who's got 23,000 health because of health lift. Oh my god, this. I forgot completely what I was doing here. All right, here we go. Do that. I'll kill myself though if I get out of here. Whoop. No. Okay, I have to trip you. I don't know why trip doesn't ever want to work. Come on, one time. Woo. Get there. Okay, that worked. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot the Cursed Thorns was the thing. Ooh, I should have used Bone Wall earlier, but I didn't, just to stop Cursed Thorns from happening. Dude, everybody's going for T. I want to go for T. Or at least Clover's going for T. Now I really want T, though. Every time, Clover, you remind me about T. The existence of it. And I always just want T afterwards. Alright. So, oh god, I hate that freaking... Get out of there! Get out of there. Okay. Cool. Oh, it's already over. Woo! Okay, can I just get a trip off anytime? Can I get anything? A stun? No, I can't get anything off for some reason. I don't know why. Can't anything. Okay. Oh my god, freaking! You're an unassailable proct. Oh, I cannot catch a break, man. All right, you're getting really lucky. That's fine. It's cool. That's what the game is about. It's about getting lucky, and it's very good at that. Damn. All right, GG. Fighting plane shifter is tough, but oh man, I couldn't get any trips off at all, and you don't have any immunity to trip. So I don't know why that wasn't happening. I think it was just everything was missing. My 95% accuracy really screwed me over in that fight. Trips and stuns wouldn't happen either. Ooh, let me look back here. Immunity I got. Wait, how did you get tripped? If I charged you, and then triple slash wouldn't work because you had unassailable. Hold on. If somebody's under unassailable, you can still cast CC on them? Because that's literally what just happened. No, you can't, because otherwise Shadow Smite would have caused Shackle. It did! Ah, so unassailable, you can still CC people. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, so unassailable, you can still CC people. Meanwhile, the SERP things, these SERP sleeves, you cannot. If you try to CC somebody or do some kind of debuff while they're under the Shadow Warrior Shadows effect, it will not work. But unassailable doesn't have that exact same mechanic. That's very interesting to note. So that's like a flag they had to uncheck or check for each of those things. Very interesting. Look at that precision strike though, oh my god. Look how much damage that is. I died, but I did still deal 10k damage. Freaking, oh, what is this? Almost 20k damage if you count the absorption. Oh my god. What else was I looking for here? I was trying to stun you a lot, but it just would never work. I don't know why. What was I doing? Overwhelm, missed. Well, that's my accuracy for you. Overwhelm, missed. Charge, evaded. Well, evading is fine, because that's... I attacked you from the front. Oh man, all these things. Actually, that charge, right before, not the charge, actually, right before the... So I'm doing this for myself because I'm very curious what happened. So, right before the overwhelm, I tried to trip you. And, okay, so there's triple slash. Oh, right, the charge evaded. That's why the triple slash didn't go off. Oh my god. RNGesus. That's exactly what it is. Eviard. Evard. I still don't know how to say your name. Can you help me, please? Because I'm terrible with names. I'm with both remembering them, saying them, and just everything. But you do still seem familiar. Do I know you from somewhere? Seriously. You didn't answer me earlier, and I'm like super confused because it's a familiar name. Alright, let's queue up again with the Bruiser badge. Wait, Vivid Chaos, you still around? Or did you also go into a sparring arena and use your badge? Where is he? Is he around here? Alright, I'll go get my bruiser badges. Because I still want to fight somebody with defensive fighter, or at least you specifically. Just you'll see the difference. It's ridiculous. You can feel the difference. What am I looking for? I am looking for bruiser badges. There we go. Got 27 of them from all those events that have been going on. This is how much I've stockpiled. Used crows on me, so that doesn't help with accuracy either. That's true, you're right, yeah. That's a very good point. You don't think so, Eva? How about Eva? Can I just say that? That's much easier for me. Sorry, I don't know. I'm terrible. Okay, so, alright, here we go. I don't know who I'm fighting. We'll go melee rogue. Oh, wait. Oh, no, is it Vivid? Vivid, if you can see through the bars. Vivid. I'm sorry, I didn't go ranged rogue. But you'll still see how crazy it is, if that is you with defensive fighter. Alright, here we go. We got a Dark Runner. Alright, so I lost. Because they're probably going to pop Liberation. He popped Free Runner really early, though. Alright. Oh, he didn't pop Liberation. He is dead. No, come back. Aha, guess where you are. Not here, buddy. Oh, he's gone now. Oh, whoa. Get back here. Uh-oh. He's got me. Aha! Got him with the arrow. Excellent. Some guildies say it like that, Eva. Alright, that works. Sounds good. So he's not running Liberation, which means I have full whatever I could do. I could do whatever I want with him because he's probably switching to get Liberation now. Oh man. He stood still for an unprecedented amount of time, which means he probably just got Liberation. But that's fine. Why do you spec into archery? Because it's fun. Hold on. Shout. It's fun. Streaming at twitch.tv/GameProZero3 to see it from my perspective. Sorry, he's talking to me. He's asking why I'm using Boneyard and things like that. Seriously, it's hilarious. I freaking love Bonewall. Oh, do I not understand? What do you use Bonewall for? What? What are you talking about, guy? I don't know what's happening. Ah, crap. He's still shackled. But that still means... There we go. Whew. Look at that. What do I use Bonewall for? Exactly that. Okay, so his charge didn't work because I wasn't at that location. Damn it. Okay. Ah. How come... Oh, he did trip. Okay, but I'm still... No! Okay, get out of there. I have to use the ability. Whew. He says his spec seems fun and strong. Sorry, maybe I didn't understand. That's great. Okay, sorry. So he was talking to me in chat. He was commenting, why am I using Bonewall, things like that. It is fun, though. He's, like you said, the spec is fun. It is fun. Frickin' I love Outrider. It is such a hilarious spec just because of Bonewall, man. Bonewall is like it's a ranged imprison. Like, yeah, you can break out of it, but if you break out of it, you lose your target. That's a big deal in raid versus raid, right? If you're going after somebody and suddenly you don't know where they are anymore because you've lost target on them, it's great. I guess you can push the button to target your last target, and that would work. So you just retarget the same guy. But I don't know, I've never really seen people have attached me really quickly in raid versus raid like that after I Bonewall them and they try to get out. I don't think I've ever had a problem with it. But if you're smart and you see it coming, you can just... There's a button you can hotkey for select last target, and then you just lock right back onto whoever you're targeting before. Do I think Ebonsong is a good option for Archer build? I don't remember what Ebonsong is. I know that's Archery and Songcraft and Aromancy, I think. And if it's with Aromancy, then probably not, because it's specific, right? So I'm not going to say it's not. It's great for raid versus raid. Just because you have Songcraft in it. But I might be wrong on the... Oh, I don't think it's archery, actually. I think it's sorcery. Oh, and shadow play. Ah. So it's... Hello, Vivid. I would say let's do sparring, but everybody's doing sparring right now, and it's going to be hard to match up with you. But let's do it anyways, because I have Bruce badges. I'm doing it. Queuing up, boys. Archery, song, and shadow. Is it good for an archer build? See, that all depends. What are you trying to do with your archer build? Because if you're going into 1v1, then, personally, I like it because it's not Primeval. I have my own thoughts about Primeval. I don't know, everybody plays it, but there's just not enough combos with it. Alright, let's just do this. I think it's fine. Honestly, any single class in this game can work. You just need practice with it. Like, several months of practice with it before you can say that it's good or bad. Alright, Bulb, here's the rematch. I'm not a ranged rogue anymore, but I'm definitely watching out for your summon crows. But anyways, I wish people played different skills and different classes and stuff, because in a raid, it doesn't matter what you are. You can contribute in some way, unless your raid is super bent on doing Mage Ball, then you have to contribute in a certain way. But in most general, normal raids, it doesn't matter what you play. You just play a video game and do stuff, and it's fun. How did that not... Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna kill myself here because of Retribution, but... I don't know why I'm getting so unlucky with these strips. So now it's a lot easier, because... Oh, no. Get out of that. It's a lot easier with the trips, because I don't have reduced accuracy at all times. Alright. Got urgency and health lift. That means I have to watch out for a very quick Hell Spear. And I can't avoid Hell Spear, so I know what I'm going to do around that. Alright, here we go. Get out of there! No! Bam. Gotcha. Gonna walk this way. Get out of here. Stay away from me. I don't want this. I don't want you. Get out of here. Oh my god, that was really good. I don't know how come none of these... Well, the earlier trips weren't landing. That one obviously did. One trip and you're pretty much done. The trip is really the most powerful sort of CC in the game. It really is. It cannot be avoided except by readout, which only works for a certain time. And in order to really avoid it, you have to be super fast in your gameplay to avoid a lot of the things that create trip. The reason I mention this is because there's a lot of pets in this game that cause trip. People don't use them as much as they should in battles and such, because, like I said, trip is insanely powerful. And, you know, I have this pet, the Harad the Gatekeeper. He has an AoE trip. It's the only... Well, I'm not going to say it's the only AoE trip in the game, because now we have a new one. We have a... That's not the... No, that's absolutely not the only AoE trip in the game. There's many AoE trips in the game. But he's a pet with AoE trip that any class can use, because he's a pet. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. Nobody uses them. Or nobody uses pets in general. But, like, on Russian servers, everybody uses pets and everything. So, I don't know. I wish more people did that. More rants, more random things. Alright, let's keep queuing up. I want to do 3v3s, but... Oh, wait, hold on. Somebody's saying 3v3 in faction chat. Yeah, queue 3v3s. Alright, maybe people will actually queue for 3v3s. Guys, everybody queue 3v3s on Kraken. This would be great. We'll actually do things with multiple people. It'll be fine. I like that a lot better than 1v1s. That new boat arena that came out in Korea for 4.0 is cool, and I like it, and it's cool, but I really wish that you can actually use normal abilities on it, and just, like, you know, go against, do boat versus boat, like boarding and things like that. But it doesn't seem like, yeah, that's not a thing. At least right now it's not a thing. Maybe eventually, if they ever do release unbalanced arenas, they'll make that a thing where you can board people's ships in that arena and kill people that way. But I guess we'll see. I don't know. The boat arena wasn't exactly what I was expecting, but I guess it's still cool to have, because why not? I'd rather have more content than less. So a bunch of arenas would be fine. I don't know if people would queue up to them all, But if they could have some kind of an estimated time of how long it would take for you to get in, then at least that would encourage people to go to something over another thing for some time. That's another thing that I wish that they would implement, is when you go into arenas, instead of it saying, you know, sorry, there's no opponent or something, which I guess is fine because of ults. But instead of that, just have it, you know, show you estimated duration of how long you have to wait to get into arena, because that's a way bigger encouragement for people to just queue up for arena at all times than our current system, where it just kicks you out after a minute and says, sorry, nobody there. And it's just like, well, I guess I'll stop queuing up for arenas. A lot of other games do that too, right? You'll have you'll try to queue up for a game of Hearthstone. Actually, no, Hearthstone doesn't do it, but they really don't have to. They have so many people. But like Elder Scrolls Legends, I started getting into that card game, which is, I love it. And they have that sort of a queue timer, so you queue up and it's like, oh, estimated time 4 seconds. It's great. That means you're probably going to get one soon. Overwatch does the same thing. It'll tell you the estimated queue time so that you're not just sitting there with no information queuing up. I don't know if they'll do something like that for this game, but it'd be nice. That would be like really good encouragement to go into. Wow, we got a 3v3! Oh man, boys. Anyways, that would be a really good encouragement to actually go and just queue up for arenas, because it's fine, right? You'll probably get something, hopefully. As people would do that. Alright, after this arena, we'll give away one of these squirrel gliders to those people who are viewing, and those people who want it. So let me bring up the UI for that. It's very simple. If you want the squirrel glider, we'll just give it away to somebody here. Just type X in chat. Uppercase, lowercase, doesn't matter. Uppercase, lowercase, doesn't matter. There we go. We'll give a squirrel glider to one of you guys who is watching and wants one. So even if it's just like one of you, it's fine. I'll just give it to you then. So X up in chat if you want the squirrel glider. Squirrel glider code for that. We got a 3v3, but this guy is not joining the party. Dark Runner and a Templar. Ooh, a Dark Runner and a Templar. Templar can heal. Okay, I'm gonna play Ranged Rogue like an idiot. I'm gonna play Ranged Rogue like an idiot because I have somebody to defend me, and also I have a Dark Runner on my team. We're chilling. Although he is lagging like crazy. Oh man, I am suddenly a lot less hopeful about this. Oh crap. Okay. Guys, come on. Come on. Come on! Oh my god. Come on, guys. Oh, this is terrible. I've got, like... They're both lagging. Wait, am I lagging? No, I'm not lagging. Oh, man. Wait, they have an AFK dude, too. Oh, man. Alright. So he's got readout up. I'm not gonna fight him. This guy's defensive fighter. I'm not gonna fight him. This guy's lagging like crazy. I'm not even gonna help him. He's gone. Oh my god, this guy's lagging like crazy. Why is everybody lagging so much? Oh my god. Fucking hell, man. Come here. Okay. I can't fight that guy. Shoot that. Oh my god, my team is just a bunch of lagging people. Let's at least kill this guy. So I finally got into arenas, and then it turns out everybody is lagging. Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. I'm just gonna die. Alright, let's kill this pet. I don't want this pet here. I really don't have a choice. There's a defensive fighter on the field. I lost. Because I can't beat him. And I'm fighting solo here. Ugh, that's terrible. I had the worst team on the planet. I had 2 people who were lagging. At least they walked out of here. But like, jeez, come on. Oh my god, these guys. Lagging like crazy. Okay. Their Primeval isn't even playing, he's playing a War Priest. Oh my god, what's happening? Nothing good is happening. Oh man. Alright, whatever. After this, we'll give away a squirrel glider. I don't know why I keep... Oh, I know how to do here. Bam, you're gone. See ya. Alright. Get here. I'm not gonna let this guy teleport. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Good. Go this way. And I'm gonna stealth. I think you can kill this guy, actually. His readout is gone. Oh, alright, of course, I wasn't supposed to stay close there.
He used Bull Rush. That's bad for me. Oh, that's bad for me as well. Oh, I didn't do Fear Immunity. I'm an idiot. How can I not? How could I go into this without Fear Immunity? Oh, he's just gonna let his pet kill me. That's fine. Get him! Well, he's dead. Can my other two people who are lagging like crazy do anything? No. No, they can't. Oh my god. This is so cringy. What is even happening over there? Oh, he's managed to kill the Wailing Dead. That's wonderful. Now I have two people with melee trying to kill... Two people with melee who are lagging, trying to kill a defensive fighter. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Wait, is everybody lagging like crazy? King's Thief says he's AR. It's hilarious. Oh my god. Apparently my team doesn't know about tunneling. Yeah, what the fast? That's pretty good. I've heard. I don't use that stuff, but oh my god. Yeah. Those two. I get paired with these two. Look at this battle that's happening. Wait, I can actually zoom out over there. Look at this. Oops. Oh my god, the zooming is not working the way I want it to. But look at this. This is two people who are lagging. Oh my god, fighting a dude who has defense. He doesn't even have to do anything, this defensive fighter. He can just stand still. He's not going to take any damage. Oh my god. Oh, you don't have to use any of them. If you live in America, you're fine, Zinwan. I think you live in America, right? That's if you're like across the ocean. Using something like that for tunneling is pretty good. It's just it reroutes connection over to a different location that's generally faster. I don't remember exactly how it works because I don't. He literally cast Wailing Dead. That's so much mana. Why would you cast Wailing Dead? He's got no mana now. Oh my god. What is happening? He's going for the pets. Oh, but he can't. He's too laggy. Oh my god. Keep Xing up, by the way, in chat if you want the squirrel glider. I'll give that away right after this. I don't know what's happening right now. The Wailing Dead's dead, though. He cast a spell. He has no more mana. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the store. I need to get some food and maybe some popcorn to see this because I don't know if I can deal with this right now. Oh, man. Alright, no, never mind. I guess I'll sit through the rest of this fight, but... Wait, who cast Imprison? Is that our dude? Him! He cast Imprison! He's got no mana and he casts Imprison. Oh my god. Wait, what is our Templar? Our Templar isn't even a healer. It's a defensive fighter. Oh my god. Oh my god. Our healer isn't even a healer. King Thief is like, oh, I went for a healer. He's not a healer. He went defensive fighter. That's why it's right now defensive fighter versus defensive fighter. We got the laggiest team ever. Oh my god. Zinwan, you already won. I can't give you one anymore. I'm gonna have to get you. Unfortunately. I can't give you one. Can't give you a second one. Oh my god. He's completely just lose. I just want to get out of here. Just let me out of this hellhole. Let me out of here. No, don't kill him, please. Don't end this. Just let them win. Oh my god, Holy Bolt. He's not even a healer. He's playing defensive fighter. Oh my god. No, don't win. I don't want to sit through this again. I don't want to sit through this. Please, no. Don't do it. Don't kill him. Just, no. Wait, yes, kill us. Kill our guy. Yes. 2 health, come on. Oh my god, thank god it's over. It's over. Oh my god. Alright, let's give away a squirrel. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Giving away the squirrel. Zinwan, I can't let you win again, so if it's you, I'm gonna have to reroll. Sorry, I can't let you win, Zinwan. You already won, I'm sorry. I'm gonna reroll again. It's not you. It's not you. You're gonna get that in 8 seconds. Bam. It's Sazamana Jaratoro. I don't know how to say that. Sazama Jataro. Hello. You won. I will. Well, congratulations, Sazama. Oh, man, all these names I don't know. Man. Sorry, it's not Vivid. Vivid can't win again because he's already won. But anyways, congrats, Sazama. I'm gonna send you. I'll send you a Twitch message, specifically a Twitch message. So you'll have to go into your inbox for Twitch, which you can do through the top right of your screen. And I'll give you all the information for that. And you should be good after that for the code. Cool. Congratulations. So I'll get you that after the stream. I don't want to do it right now, but you'll get that after the stream. So then, you know, later on, just check your message inbox and you should have it. And then also let me know if it works. It should be good. I haven't had any issues. So all is well on that part. Okay. Oh, I think I'm done. I'm tired, dude. Like, I don't know what I just sat through, but I have to do these daily quests, which, by the way, if you're not doing the dailies right now, they're actually really, really good. The new little event that has started today, which gives... they're really easy quests, and they'll give you some vocation and honor, but more importantly, a lot of the honor buffs, as well as prestige. 50 prestige for doing this every day, which is tremendous. That's a lot. So do those. They're very good. And they're super easy. And then I'll also give more guild XP as well. But anyways, I think that's it for me. If you missed me talking about the 4.0, this King Thief is like worst employer I've seen. They were lagging so bad, and he went defensive fighter, so he had no healing. But anyways, alright. Yeah, if you missed it earlier, I was talking about the 4.0b patch ideas that XL Games is kind of going to bring people in to help test. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can watch the VOD. It's going to be up. It should be up already, I guess. You can watch the VOD of this. You can check that out. You can hear my comments. You can see things. And then also there's links all over the forums right now for that, as well as on Reddit for what they're coming up with for balance changes for the game. Otherwise, I will be back on, what is it, Thursday today, so I'll be back Saturday at 9 p.m. Central. It will be another chill day. I don't have any plans yet for another research stream. I want to keep getting more stuff to research and more ideas and things, so if you have any thoughts, please feel free to come by our Discord for the ArcheAge Research and Development Group. What we do is we're just looking for people who are interested in the mechanics of ArcheAge and want to help kind of experiment with different things and ideas and maybe change the meta, who knows. But our group is in that Discord. You can find information for that below. Just click the icon and that will take you to the Discord. If you're looking for all the research, all that stuff is there too. All of our past notes and everything you'll have access to, so come check it out. Otherwise, I think that's it. I'll be back on Saturday at 9 p.m. Central. Clover, I'm tired, man. I need to go to sleep. I had work earlier today. But, you know, Saturday should be better because I'll have just been chilling all day and then do another chill stream. So, thank you guys for watching. Please go ahead and follow if you like what you see. That does help me a lot. I mean, I guess I can say you can subscribe now if you want to really help me with as a streamer, because that's cool. But, you know, that's a new thing apparently that I'm a part of, so cool. I mean, I don't know what to do with it, but great. Alright, that's it. Thanks guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Good day!